PlayStation Blog. This is Sid Schumann, and now for something a little bit different. We're here with Dylan Cuthbert and Bion. We're going to do a demo of PixelJunk lifelike, which is unlike anything you've ever seen, that I can guarantee. Take it away. So, tell us a little bit about what inspired PixelJunk lifelike, a very unusual game.
Well, Bion came to us and he said he wants to make something that lives on the screen and also uses his music and his art, and we thought, well, what can we do? So we spent like about a year like researching all kinds of weird like technology and audio technology, and we came up with this. And it's like it's like an amoeba that's growing on the screen. That you play and you move the move around, and you try and create your own like soundscape within the system, within the game.
A soundscape, that's interesting. And just for PlayStation fans out there, Bion composed the score for PixelJunk Eden, right?
Yes, yeah, and he did all the art as well. So,
oh, okay,
yeah.
so he's not just a composer, he's like a multimedia...
Yeah, multimedia artist, yeah.
Oh, that's great.
That's what he likes to call himself. So,
that's great.
Yeah.
Let's listen to the soothing sounds of PixelJunk lifelike here for just a second to give you the full effect.
So Bion is here. He's actually fully in control of the sound, so he's like bringing in tracks and like playing shots, and in a little while he'll start playing with like the DSP effects in the PS3. So as he warms up, we can't hear it quite so well here, can we? But here we go.
Audio
bit
to
of a
kick,
fine. Yeah, good kick bass.
Now, one thing that's interesting to me, like we were talking about before, is that PixelJunk, or Q Games, creators of the PixelJunk series, obviously, but much more than just that for PlayStation fans.
Yeah.
Q Games has worked on also a lot of things that are near and dear to PS3 owners' hearts, including the Earth Visualizer, and some other things as well. Why don't you tell us about that?
Yeah, we did the Earth Visualizer. We did actually the Canyon Visualizer as well. We did the wavy background behind the XMB and all the sparkling dust as well.
I think that's the ribbon, or the ribbon.
Yeah, the ribbon,
called.
the wavy back, yeah. And we we've always been involved in that side of things, and we enjoyed making those visualizers a lot. And initially, we kind of thought this might just be a visualizer, but while we were making it, we realized that it's actually more fun to make the music yourself. And well, Bion's getting really into it now, but it's just amazing the kind of expression you can put into the system. You know, you have to play, and so I think it's just really interesting. You know, the power the PlayStation 3 gives the user, especially with the Move. It's great.
Let's listen in just for a second more here. Then we'll take a couple user questions. So a couple questions I have. Does lifelike support any kind of multiplayer, or is this a single player exercise?
Yes, we're still going to support 2 players. So in your living room, so 2 local players, and you can you can make the music together. And there's a lot of interesting ideas we're playing with back at the office with like proximity of the Move controllers, and different effects that come in if you do different stuff. And I think that side of things is going to be quite fun, especially in a party situation. Get 2 people up on the coffee table playing with it. And we also have this feature where you can broadcast to anybody, or rather people can listen in to you as you're playing it, and you don't necessarily know that they're listening in to you. So while you're playing, someone could be just listening in, and then they'll stop listening. Maybe they'll come and listen again a bit later or whatever. But it's like a very seamless system.
So it's almost like being a live DJ.
Exactly.
Where people can anonymously listen in.
Yeah, completely. Yeah.
Is there any other functionality? Are you able to save particular mixes? Are you able to do things like that?
We're thinking about doing that as well, yeah.
Okay.
But right now we're kind of focusing on the live feeling, like the fun of just like, it's a very experimental system. So like when you start playing with it, like 2 hours can go by and you don't realize that 2 hours have gone by, because you've just been playing with the sound and you're creating your own like journey through the music. It's really, really good fun. It's more like it's like a toy, I suppose, in a way. It's like a sound toy.
Now, of course, this will be distributed over PSN.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. And tell me more about the visualizer here. I mean, it's not just it's obviously not just mixing a track. There's a visual element to this as well. How does this look evolve over time?
Okay, well, this is right now it's quite expanded. This is just one of the visualizers we'll have in the game. You have basically 4 elements of sound, or 4 tracks in the sound, and each of the 4 tracks is represented somehow within the visualizer, and they all react through an equalizer effect. They all react to the music, and at the same time, there's when certain elements are combined, you get it kind of evolves, like an amoeba, in a way, and that's just slowly. It's very trance-like. You kind of really get into the zone when you're watching it.
That's great. So I'm hearing we have some Twitter questions that we want to put in front of you. Some of the users are interested in lifelike here. Let's try it out. Jeff, you got a Twitter question for lifelike? Hey,
yeah, hey there.
Hey.
We actually do have a question. How you doing, Dylan?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's great to see you.
Yeah, great to see you.
Gigaboots asks, and I do apologize if this was talked about because it's very loud.
Yeah.
How does the velocity of movements affect the sound?
Well, the velocity basically affects directly the way the DSP controls the sound, and also it changes also the way for certain strokes or certain gestures, it changes the way the sound changes, and it completely changes. So, the main way to describe it is that there's a virtual sound canvas in front of Bion, or in front of the user, and anything, if you watch him now, anything he's doing is like affecting the sound within that canvas, and it's fully 3D. And you can also twist the controller as well, so you can kind of do things like this, and it'll like change the sound completely to match that.
Kind of a digital paintbrush,
You
if
know,
you
really,
will.
it's like painting. It's painting with sound, really. Yeah.
It's fascinating.